In this video, we're going to go over Leetcode questions, sort colors. Major tech companies like Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook are asking this question while they're conducting their technical interviews. I hope you'll find this video tutorial useful for your technical interview preparations. Let's start with reading the question. Given an array with n objects colored red, white, or blue, sort them in place so that objects of the same color are adjacent, with the colors in the order red, white, and blue. Here we will use the integers 0, 1, and 2 to represent the color red, white, and blue respectively. You're not supposed to use the library sort function for this problem. So basically what the question says is, we have three colors, red, white, and blue, and 0 represents red, 1 represents white, and 2 represents blue respectively, and we need to sort them in place sorting, so we're not using extra space or anything, and 0 should be in the beginning, 1 in the middle, and 2 should be in the end. So that's pretty much how it works. The idea is we will use something like to solve this problem we will use something like quicksort. We will use two pointers, one in the beginning and one in the end, and the index pointer will be going through the array and we'll be swapping the numbers. If I show in this example, it will be better. So what we need to do is, when index is 0, we will swap index with start, and when index is 2, we will swap index with end, and this way ones will be in the middle, twos will be in the end, zeros will be in the beginning, and that will be sorted. So let me show in the example here. So index is now 1. If it's 1, we don't do anything. We simply increment, because index 1 will be in the middle, and we're not doing anything about ones. We only deal with zeros and twos, and we increment the index number now. Index is now 2. So if it is index 2, then we swap index with the end. End is 0, and this one is 2. So let's do the swapping operation. 2 will become 0, 0 will become 2. And we will move index pointer. Sorry, there's one thing. If we are swapping with the end index, we are not moving the index pointer. Only the end pointer will move. Index will stay where it is. The reason for this is, okay, we now swapped it. We now swapped the number, but now this new number should be swapped as well. So we're not moving the index pointer. It's still where it is. Let's put it here. Index is 0. If index is 0, then we will swap it with start. So we need to swap these two now. That will become 0, that will become 1, and we will increment both pointers. Index will become here, and start will become in the middle, this one. Index is 1, we simply increment, we do nothing. Index is 0, then if 0, we need to swap with start. So what we'll do is we'll do this 0, and this one will become 1, and we will increment both pointers. Index is now 2, so we swap with the end number. this one becomes 1 and becomes 2. And we move end 1 point, and this is the end of the sorting. So this way the numbers will be sorted. The only thing that we need to pay attention here is when we move end pointer, when we decrement end, we are not incrementing index. And the reason is index should be swapped as well. The new index number changes. That's why we're not moving index pointer. So index and start moves together, end moves alone. And when we hit ones, we simply increment the index counter. That's pretty much what we need to do. So let's see this in the code. This is an in-place sorting and ON runtime. First we check if nums is empty or length is 1, so we simply return, we don't need to do anything. If start is 0, we start 0, end is length -1, and index pointer. If index is less than end, start is less than end. This is the safety check here for the while loop. When index is 0, for the 0 case, we are swapping index and start. Then increment both of the incrementers, both of the pointers, start and index. If index is 2, then we swap index and end numbers and decrement the end pointer. And if we have index 1, we simply increment index pointer and do nothing about the rest. And this is a swapping operation for swapping numbers. So let's run the code and see. Okay, accepted. Okay, cool. So this is how we solve this problem. I hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe to my channel for more of these videos. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.